Hi everyone, I'm coming on for this week's Make a Card Monday. Now, for this one it is a little bit more in depth, so I will say that off the bat. It's not difficult, but there are more elements to it, so it's not just as simple as with other ones, but I think you'll agree it is a gorgeous card, and this could be used for a bride on her wedding day, or it could be used as what do you call it, a graduation prom, where they're dressed up and ready to go out and celebrate, and or it could be an 18th or a 21st birthday card. It's totally up to you, but I just love this image, and I believe it is the Queen Mother, who was our current Queen's mother. And it's just a beautiful image, very simplistic, but I love it. So that was the image I used. And as I said, there are a few wee layers to it, but we'll do it step by step, and I promise it won't be difficult. So I've got all our bits and bobs ready to go, all prepped and cut, and I'm getting good at this idea. So what we've got here is I have used paper from, I think this was the Floral Muse. Oops, wrong bit pulled out there. Yes, Floral Muse paper. Put that there just now. I think I'm going to have the covers of my papers all put together so I know what I'm using, but it was this music print one I used. Okay, and this one was a Prima paper. Now I need to find that one. I don't think it was Delight. I think it might have been Princess. No, it is Delight. I'll just show you the page that it came from, if I've still got any left. It is. Yeah, there we go. So it was this page I used, and it was from the Prima Delight pad, and it's that one there. Okay. And what I've done is I have went round the edges with frayed burlap. So I went round all the image and all the mats. I haven't done this one yet, so I'll show you how I'm doing it, so that you're not feeling as if, how did you get that effect? So I have got my ink tool, I have got my pad for my frayed burlap. Stay. This is the frayed burlap, okay? Just give it a wee rock on. Okay. And then all you're doing is just have it at maybe like a 10-degree angle, and just gently brush over it, not heavily, okay? Don't put loads of weight on it. You're not looking to distort your paper, you are just looking to add a wee bit of colour around the edge. Okay, and you just little light strokes often give you the best effect. One heavy stroke just makes it look gaudy. Okay, and just hit a wee bit extra care at the corners just to give them an extra wee bit of colour. And if you want to add more, you just go back round and just keep adding until you're happy with what you have got on it. And as I said, you're better doing it a couple of times until you're happy, rather than doing one big heavy lot and thinking, do you know what, it's too dark. So I think that's me quite happy with that. Put that aside now, and you can see when it goes against there, it stands out. Okay. Keep the noise down, yous two. I'm filming, I don't need to hear the two of you shouting. Right. So then I will start gluing these down. Now I just need to see what way I put my paper. And I think I put it that way for some reason. Because I think this wee line is under my pearls. Right, so put this on first. Again, just using my tacky glue. Oops, helps if I'm in shot, I suppose. No point in showing you something off camera. There we go. I've got no Jaden tonight, he's staying over at Nana's. Because this is actually, what date are we on? 7th? I think. Yeah, it's the 7th. So I am doing all these ahead of time. I sat today and prepped everything so I could run through a good few of them, get them done, and then it means I'm getting peace. But I have got Jordan and his mate and playing the PlayStation and they're just being noisy. So this one I am placing up near the top corner. Okay. Now I'm not measuring it exactly. In fact, I better give you the measurements of the paper. That would have been good. So this is for a 5x5 card. So this layer is 4 3/4 square. Then the photo mat is 3 3/4 by 3. Okay. My image is 2.5 by 3.5. Okay. And I'm just going to position that on as well. So again, just with my wet glue, just adding wee spots here and there. And as I said, this would be a lovely wee card if it's from maybe the parents of the bride, or the best maid, the best friend, the sister for the bride. Because most wedding cards are for the couple, but I think everyone will agree it's it's a big deal for both, but I think the bride is the main feature of the day. So I've used this, it's a slightly elasticated lace, but I quite like the elegance of it. So I have added it with the scalloped edge here on the outside, okay? So I'm placing that up quite near the edge, alright, and what I'm doing is just flipping it over and add my glue to the back, okay? And I'm using the same tacky glue, it dries clear so no one's going to see it. Alright, so I'm just adding it along here, just at the flowers. Then I'll add a wee bit here because that's got to get tucked round the back, and then I'm going to come down the scallop just with a wee bit extra. There we go. Right, and then we're just going to flip it on. So I'm just making sure it's where I want it to be. That looks pretty good. So just gently press it on, then flip your card over. Oops, we've got a glue on my mat, it's alright, and just position that down, okay, and again at that side as well. Just position your lace down, and that's that element added. Okay, it's not difficult. Now all I done was I roughly measured it against the length. Okay, I didn't go exact. I just put my trim against the paper and chopped a little bit extra so I knew I could tuck it over. Alright, so that's that part down. I'm going to put my hot glue gun on just for putting the petals in. Now you can use wet glue, that is what I done on my last one, but it did take a little bit of perseverance, so I'm just using this to make sure it's a lot easier. And for the embellishments, the corners, I used E6000. Now there are a lot of warnings and be careful, and I mean, I think it's the state of Canada or something, or California banned it, or they don't advise you to use it. It's been known to cause cancer or something in California. Just trying to see that it has got it somewhere on it. Because I remember reading it and thinking, what? Look, can't see it now. Might have been on another wee one, but I've had it for forever, and I think as long as you're careful with it and use it responsibly, wash your hands etc after use, you are absolutely fine with it. So all I've done was added a little bit at the end, a little bit at that end. Oops, too much. And then I turned it round, hold on to the ends, and just add a little bit on the centre. There we go. And then I just positioned it over the corner and dropped it down. Okay, now I'm going to do the same with this one, and you get a wee bit of wiggle room to position it properly, so don't worry about that too much. Okay, oops, a daisy. Add a wee bit there, and I'm going to just sit that in there a minute because I need to clean it off, and drop that over there now. Okay, now I'm just going to clean off the top of that because there's excess popping out of it, and then just put my lid back on it. Alright, and bin the excess one. Right, so now just to position our, now you could use this with hot glue. I'd imagine it would be absolutely fine, but I just think if it's to be a special card, especially for a wedding, you want it to be able to last. And I'm just making sure that the extra glue that's visible is coming away. Okay, so I'm just taking that away, and then just position it down where it needs to be, and I'll just take that little bit away from there. There we go. So that's those bits added. Okay, and these corners I got from the Crafting Insomniac, which is a Facebook group, and the designs are by Anita Blake. Okay, I'll just get rid of that wee dollop of glue wherever it went to. No idea where it went. Okay, so I've got my petals, and I want to run them as near to this edge as possible. Alright, so I'm just adding a little bit on to the petal. Okay, and just place it on the end. Okay, and just hold it a wee second just to let it set. Alright, and that's perfect. Alright, and then what I'll do is just flip that back and just gently add a wee bit more. Okay, and then just position it where you want it to be. Okay, I quite like them there. That seems fine to me. Okay, position it back again, and just add another wee bit of glue. Doesn't need to be tons. And again, place it down and just press it down gently with your finger. Alright, there we go. Then again, pull it back ever so slightly. There we are. And add a wee bit of glue on there and let it fall. There we are. And that's it down. Okay, now I have got a few wee glue strands there that I obviously don't want. That's them away, I think. Yep. So that's what we've got there. Okay. Then I am going to add On Your Special Day, and it's in gold, just a peel off. Again, feel free to use your stamps. It's totally up to you. I just think these are quicker, and I have got loads and loads and loads of them, because when I first started crafting, I bought a lot of job lots, and one of the job lots I had tons of stickers in them, and I thought quite naively that they were ideal. So I then went online and bought a shed load of them so that I wouldn't run out. I bought 2 or 3 of each, in one in gold and in silver, and I'm still using them 7 years on. So you can imagine how many I bought. But they are handy, I will say that. So that's that part on. Make sure it's down the way I want it to be, and it is, like that. Okay, then we've got our card base. So again, Old Faithful. Now because there is the lace there, I'm putting a wee bit extra glue over the lace. Okay, I don't know if you'll see that very well. Normally I just dot it on, but I haven't. I put a line over the corners, okay, where that lace is, just to make sure that it sticks where it's meant to stick and doesn't go all off. So I'm just coming down now with my wee dots. Perfect. Okay, and there is a fair bit of glue on that because I want it to make sure it sticks properly. Okay, and as I said, you'll see there at the corners I have added more than I would normally add because I don't want it to go anywhere. Whoops a daisy. Try not drop it on yourself. Not the best idea. Dozy me. Right. I'm filming still. Just position that on. Just place it down there and I'll get it in a minute.
It's the 22 you have to check.
Right, okay. Just placing it on and just gently press it on. Okay. Just sweep your finger over the sides. Press it, especially at the corner there where the lace is, because you know that was a bit thicker. Gently press down there. A wee gentle press and just pull your finger over there. That's it. So, what, 25 minutes and you have got a stunning card. So I hope that's inspired you to try something a wee bit more challenging. Is this the one I made earlier? No, that's the one I just made. This is the one I used today, and it was tacky glue I used for the pearls, and they are absolutely fine. They're actually attached to the lace, that's what's moving, not the pedal. Okay, so it does work absolutely fine. So I hope you've enjoyed that and you have a wee go to challenge yourself to something a little bit more difficult, but still absolutely doable. Speak to you all soon. Bye for now.